Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back, and today this is my full review of the Extreme Rules 2017 pay-per-view. So the first match I'll talk about was the Cruiserweight title submission match between Austin Aries and Neville. It was a decent match with Neville picking up the big victory over Aries to retain the title and prove he is the real king of the Cruiserweights. We honestly thought Aries would get the job done at WrestleMania, but didn't, and the same with Payback and last night at Extreme Rules. But WWE want Neville to have a long run as a WWE Cruiserweight champion, as a heel champion, which is really understandable, to be honest, and I understand why they're doing it. So yeah, what's next for Austin Aries? As I'm pretty bored of this feud, and I'm sure all of you guys in the WWE universe are tired of it. So what's next for Austin Aries? We'll have to wait and see in the coming future. So guys, this was the mixed tag team match. We had Sasha Banks and Rich Swann go up against Noam Dar, the Scottish Supernova, and Alicia Fox. It was actually an alright match. I think it was around 7 minutes long, and Sasha Banks and Rich Swann did pick up the win, and most of the universe predicted them to win, even though I did in my prediction video, and I wanted them to win too. So it's kind of rare for me to find a match that I predict someone and want someone to win at the same time, and it was for this match. Rich Swann hit a 450 splash onto Noam Dar to win. It was an alright match. I'm excited to see where they go with the Sasha Banks and Rich Swann partnership. But yeah, I think the Cruiserweights are underused right now. Rich Swann, Noam Dar. If you've seen Noam Dar in the indie scenes, he's amazing. If you've seen Jack Gallagher, these are all underused, and you could even say TJP is as well. But anyway, that was that. Sasha Banks and Rich Swann defeated Noam Dar and Alicia Fox, and let's get into the next match. So guys, before we talk about it, this was the match of the night for me, in my opinion. It probably was. Sheamus and Cesaro against the Hardy Boyz, Matt and Jeff, for the Tag Team Championships. It was a great steel cage match. It started off by Jeff Hardy escaping first. And what changed this steel cage match from others? It was unique. They had unique rules. There was no pinfall, no submission, and both teammates had to escape the cage, both feet to hit the ground. So Jeff Hardy escaped first, and then he thought he'd re-enter the match to help out Matt. Whisper in the wind, I say that again, whisper in the wind from the top of the steel cage, connects on Sheamus and Cesaro. He was out cold. Matt tried to drag him out. Sheamus and Cesaro were climbing, and Matt tried to drag Jeff out the door. Jeff got more damage to him rather than Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro climbed out the cage before Matt Hardy could drag out Jeff successfully. So Sheamus and Cesaro are the new tag team champions. They won the match. It was a great match. My match of the night. If you saw my live stream, I was just so hyped for it. And yeah, it was a great match. We saw the great bump, which was Jeff Hardy off the top of the steel cage, whisper in the wind. But yeah, overall it was a 5-star match, definitely. And let's go on to the next one. So guys, for an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, this had the most stupidest ever stipulation. If Ambrose lost by disqualification, he would lose the title. And obviously, Miz going into this match at an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, thinking that if Ambrose gets disqualified, he loses his title, has a few tricks up his sleeve. He gets Maurice to intentionally slap him. Obviously, the ref sees what Miz and Maurice are trying to do, so he ejects Maurice, he gets her out of there. And whilst the ref is talking to Maurice, Miz has another trick. He throws Ambrose into the back of the ref. Ref thinks Ambrose done it intentionally, but obviously he didn't. Miz has just thrown him in there. And then Ambrose is talking to the ref. The ref's circling the ring, going to the timekeeper's area. And Ambrose is like, no, I didn't do it intentionally. Well, I'm not saying that, but you can see the expression on his face. Miz comes from behind, skull-crushing finale, picks up a clean victory to claim his 7th Intercontinental title. Ref runs back in the ring, counts a 3 count, and that's when Miz wins his 7th Intercontinental title in his WWE career. Well deserved, because Ambrose doesn't have any prestige to it. As much as I love him, he deserves to be in that main event, which we'll talk about in a minute, the Fatal 5-Way match. But anyway, Ambrose doesn't deserve in the mid-card. He deserves to be higher up. But Miz deserves to be holding the title that's prestigious and means a lot to him. And yeah, he's won it for the 7th time at Extreme Rules. So this match was the kendo stick on the pole match between Bayley and the champion Alexa Bliss. It was one of the worst matches of the year, I'm not going to lie. It lasted about 5 minutes. Alexa beating down Bayley with the kendo stick and then hits her with a DDT to retain the title. It's easily the worst match of the year so far. Might have some worse ones in stock for the rest of the year, but for now it's the worst of the year, definitely. Bayley got the stick, took time to use it, she got scared to use it, and Alexa just gets out of the way, uses it to her advantage, hits her with a DDT for the win, It was just a really pointless match. And there's a Sportskeeda article to where it says why it was so short, but I just couldn't be bothered to read it because I wanted to make this video. And Sportskeeda always lie, and they're just clickbait sometimes. But anyway, Alexa Bliss, I actually predicted her to retain, but I wanted Bayley to win. But I don't know what they're going to do next, if they're going to put Nia in against Alexa in that program. But I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, now we're going to go on to talk about the colossal Fatal 5-Way main event. So guys, this was the main event, the Fatal 5-Way match to determine the number 1 contender for the Universal title, who will face Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, I said that. But anyway, at the start, I thought Seth Rollins was going to win. Did see some articles on Facebook saying Samoa Joe was confirmed. Talk about that in a minute. Finn Balor was obviously a favourite. Roman Reigns was going around. Bray Wyatt was probably the least favourite out of all of them, even though he deserves to be in the main event title picture. But guess who won, guys? If you haven't seen Extreme Rules, I'll go and check it out and come back to this. Because in 3, 2, 1, Samoa Joe won the Fatal 5-Way match. He will be challenging Brock Lesnar for the Universal title at Great Balls of Fire. That's a dream match itself. Two beasts. Brock Lesnar can have a fair fight with Samoa Joe, but I think Brock will still retain. But this match was amazing. We saw Roman Reigns double spear Samoa Joe and Finn Balor through the barricade. Samoa Joe had the Kagita clutch on Finn Balor on the outside of the ring near the barricade. Roman Reigns hits a double spear. Bray Wyatt was on the announce table, and Seth Rollins with a frog splash from the top of the turnbuckle, taking him down. And then we saw a showdown between the two former Shield members, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, in the middle of the ring. They had a little confrontation. We thought Finn Balor had it in the bag. We thought he had it. He hits a coup de grace on Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring. He was going to go for the cover, but obviously where he was on the floor, Samoa Joe interfered with a Kagita clutch. He didn't have the will to tap out. He had to pass out. So he passed out, and that's how Samoa Joe won. I predicted Seth Rollins at the start, but I thought Samoa Joe could have it in the bag, and he did. Samoa Joe's the number 1 contender for the Universal title, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you again next time.
I only call you when it's high.